Okay, hey guys, I hope everybody is doing well during this time. So, you guys, God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind. You guys, so I'm saying that to say, do not be in a panic or uproar with all that's going on. Be wise. God gives us knowledge, so we use that knowledge and we turn it into wisdom, meaning we make the best decisions out of the knowledge that we do have. For those of you guys who do not know, I have been an LVN for almost 14 years. So what they're not telling you, like, yes, some things are a little bit out of control, but what they're not saying to you, or what you guys may have seen or may not understand, is there's only so much equipment available to people during an epidemic, during this pandemic. It's only so much equipment available. So if this thing is affecting lungs and you have to be on breathing machines such as ventilators, there's only so much that they have, so many that they have. So you have to fight for who deserves it. And how do you do that? How do you do that? So when I say be wise, I don't mean be fearful. We are still taking going out, taking the dogs out for a walk. We are still breathing in fresh air, getting the fresh air within the house. We're not just sitting in the house and it's closed up, but we're going out only if need be, only if we need to, just trying to steer clear, trying to prevent from a spread happening, especially with the airborne virus. And if it's mutating at the rate in which it's stating that it's mutating, um, it's hard to gain a cure for that. It's hard to protect yourself against something that's mutating at such a rapid rate, especially if it's something that we don't have a cure for, so to speak. With that being said, that's using the knowledge that we have to gain wisdom. I mean, to act with wisdom. That's what we're doing here. It's not panicking though. It's being wise. With that being said, you guys, as I was reading, and doing some creative works with the children, and just kind of I'm in a season right now to where I'm really just going deeper, as God's instructing me to, going deeper in what He has for me. And those of us who are the remnant who have gone through the wilderness, and He has spoken to us that we're in our promised land, He's saying, don't get distracted. Don't get distracted about what's going on outside. Use wisdom, yes, do what you can to combat. Follow recommendations, if you will, but do not get distracted. Don't take your focus off of the things of God. Um, what what He has instructed, what He gave me, was to be intentional with this time. Gifts that you may have seen in your children, start to hone those if they're creative gifts. School education is more than just the traditional learning that you see in school. It's hands-on as well. So if they have expressed interest in creativity, work with them on that. For your gifts and your promises, work with that. Work with your gifts and your promises. I'm diving in to gain direction, and so he said, be intentional with this time. Press in by reading your word, by praying, by reading your word, praying, and by also praise and worship. You know, press in, go deeper into the things of Him so He can give you what He has for you, so He can start revealing some things to you. Because when you are walking in your promised land, of course, it's a place that you've never been before. So it's uncharted territories, and He's calling for a lot of us to go deeper, to get closer to Him. And in my opinion, this is a way to shut things down and to have that happen. And He's going to get the glory out of all things. God is going to get the glory out of all things. So in pressing in and going deeper into Him, we are able to do things. We are able to be things are able to be revealed to us that they're not necessarily being. They would not have been able to be revealed to us if we could not quiet our surroundings. So it's being done for us. So press in, go deeper with prayer, with praise and worship, with reading your word, um, just seeking Him in all that you're doing. Don't get distracted by this. Don't get distracted by this. I say all the time, this is a time for an uprising. This is a shift. If, this is a shift. This is a shift for Him to show up and show out. It's a shift for the kingdom. It's a shift for His glory. It's a shift for His victory. So do not get distracted. Don't put things on hold. Don't pause your gifts. Don't pause those promises. The promises of the Lord are yes and amen. Don't pause those promises. Don't put them on hold due to what's going on. Press in. Go deeper. Go deeper. We have nothing but time right now, We have nothing but time and opportunity. Take care of your little ones. Feed them. Show them what, show them what it means to be a fortress of peace, to, allow God to be the head, to submit everything to God, to allow Him to be the head of your household, to allow Him, for you to know what it looks like for you to know as the parent that He is in control of everything. No panicking. But again, be wise. If you have kids, like my kids use inhalers. I have two with asthma that act up quite frequently. And then this is my youngest, and hers will, she has the breathing issues on occasion. So make sure you have enough of your albuterol solution for nebulizer treatment, so you don't have to worry about getting it at the pharmacy. If you guys are on any medications, make sure you have enough of that. Just be wise in those areas, but don't panic. Do not panic. And if there's any way that I can help any of you guys, if you guys need prayer, if you guys need a few rolls of toilet paper, whatever I can do to help on my level and, how God sees fit, I definitely will make happen. You guys can comment below if you want to keep yourselves, anonymous. If you guys don't want to say anything, rlr.anointed@gmail.com is my email. It also will be down below. So do not be distracted. Press in with prayer, with praise and worship, and with reading your word, and let God reveal to you what He has for you in this time, what He wants you to do, how He wants for you to minister to your people, how He wants your, the next step in your calling to play out. So blessings, peace, and love, y'all. Be dope and reload.